Today's horoscope, Aries September 16th, 2024. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. Your kind gestures can get you closer to someone today. You appreciate your relationships, which seem more comfortable and accepting than they have been. You're in a great place to forgive and forget or enjoy someone in your life. Learning about your own needs, wants, likes, and interests can also figure strongly. Friendships can be warm, generous, and supportive. Your intuition is spot on, and your focus is on healing energies and positive reinforcement. This is also a good day for tackling a work or health issue with more dedication and attention. It shapes up to be an excellent time for attention to detail. Imagine you soaring on a flying carpet through the sky today, overlooking the entire world. Except you're not alone with your one man only if coupled up. If single, you're with your soulmate. Today's cosmic weather is one of the most looked forward to in the year when it comes to romance because sweet Venus, our goddess planet of attraction and pleasure, will beautifully link to glorious Jupiter, the god planet of miracles. You're the main event, so get out there and find the magic waiting for you because a day this good doesn't come by often. Something in your past will help you move forward. Old relationship issues will stress the importance of growth when Mars in Cancer squares the North Node in your sign and the South Node in Libra. The fateful cosmic energy will encourage you to think about your professional arrangements. You may notice that similar themes and patterns are popping up. Maybe you are letting a colleague overstep, or you could be overly accommodating even if it does not do you any favors. Put your foot down. Do not repeat past mistakes with your current commitments and partnerships. The aspect at play reminds us that there are always two ways to do something, if not more. You can either work out or not. You can eat healthy food or not. Then there are decisions we make unconsciously. How do you sit in your chair when you work? Do you use good posture, with a strosang back and the abdominal muscles slightly flexed? Or do you slouch and let your shoulders cave in? Pay attention while you still have a choice. You can expect to have highs and lows during the day. You are coming into a period when you will be questioning yourself and you'll have to make some big decisions, notably in your private life. Some problems related to group projects that you have been involved in recently should be coming up as well. A lawsuit may complicate the situation, so be vigilant and prudent, especially if you sign a contract. In addition, a slight contretemps and unexpected situation could arise and add to the trouble that recent events have created. As the moon makes its first visit to your friendship sector since Pluto's departure, it finds itself perfectly timed. The moon aligns harmoniously with Venus in your relationship area and Jupiter in your communication sector, placing it at the heart of significant developments. This alignment not only fosters connections between communication and relationships but also enhances opportunities for building friendships and strengthening bonds. It introduces an element of luck while leveraging the power of attraction and synchronicity. The weekend is the ideal chance to embrace a friendly aspect between Venus on the communication and Jupiter on the relationship front that peaks today. This is a coming together of the planets of love and luck. But with the laws of attraction and synchronicity in effect, there is also the potential for some serendipitous moments or encounters. The love, communication and relationship gods have come together to create something special. Daily Planetary Overview. Have you ever found yourself second-guessing a decision you once felt so sure about? It's natural to feel confident in your choices initially, especially when everything seems to line up perfectly. You can envision the path ahead, whether it's in a relationship, career, or a personal goal, and it feels right in the moment. But then, as time goes on, doubt creeps in, and you begin to overthink. Did I really make the right decision? Is this the right direction for me? This tug-of-war between certainty and uncertainty is something many of us experience, especially when Mars in Cancer squares the South Node of Karma and the North Node of Fate. It's a moment where you might feel unsure about your choices, wondering if they will lead you to where you need to be. But here's the thing, life is full of unknowns, and sometimes, you simply won't know where your decisions will take you until you see how everything unfolds. It's okay to feel unsure. It's part of the process of growth and discovery. Have you ever looked back at a situation where you were uncertain, only to realize later that it all worked out in a way you couldn't have anticipated? Trust that this could be one of those moments. Allow yourself the grace to let the future reveal itself in its own time. However, it's important to remember that you can't force things to happen before they're ready. Sometimes we want something so badly that we push too hard, only to find that it doesn't fulfill us the way we thought it would. If you've been chasing something that doesn't quite align with your needs, today is a reminder to pause and reassess. Is it really what you want, or are you clinging to it out of habit or fear of change? Give yourself permission to let go of things that aren't serving you, and you might find that new, more meaningful opportunities come your way. Speaking of new opportunities, you're likely to be surrounded by fresh ideas and unconventional proposals. It's as if the universe is throwing open a door and saying, "Look at all these possibilities." Even if the old methods or familiar paths have worked for you in the past, it's a good idea to keep your options open. People around you may offer perspectives you hadn't considered before, and those insights could help you see things in a completely new light. Have you ever had someone point out a connection or possibility that you'd overlooked, only for it to completely shift your approach? That's the kind of energy you're working with today. Stay open, because what seems unconventional might just be the key to unlocking something amazing. On the financial front, things are looking bright. You've got a sharp sense of how to negotiate and make the most of your resources. Have you noticed how lately you've been able to turn even small opportunities into something bigger? Today, more doors may open, especially when it comes to making new contacts. These new relationships could prove to be valuable down the road, so take the time to nurture them. Trust your instincts when it comes to finances. If something doesn't feel right, you'll know it, and you can steer clear of any potential missteps. Ultimately, today is all about finding balance. You're in a powerful position to move forward with grace and confidence, but it's also a day to reflect, reassess, and stay open to the unexpected. Have you ever been in a situation where you thought you had everything figured out, only to have a surprise opportunity or insight completely change your direction for the better? That could be today. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Are there any decisions you've been second-guessing lately? How do you usually handle moments of uncertainty? Let's start a conversation and support each other through the twists and turns of life's journey. After all, we're all navigating this together, and sometimes, just knowing you're not alone in your experience can be incredibly empowering.